are worried that their tokens are not pumping, and we are going to talk about that today. So moving on. Bitcoin, nothing has... I am having troubles here with my set. Nothing has changed. It's boring. Really boring. And it seems to need some type of catalyst to decide its move. It's up or down. Annie already told you about this week. I will not go into details. I still think we will see a search for the lower levels that I have marked here on my chart. Just to let you know, this week I closed the long position I had from 91k, and I closed also a short position that I had at 99,300, 99,400. I secured the profits just because I want to see what Bitcoin will do. And I was not feeling confident. I had already taken like 75% of my short, and I decided to close it. I prefer to secure the profits and let the market do what it needs to do. So something we need to pay attention is that right now there are more longs than shorts. Okay, and let me just open this, and then said this very well. Okay, when there are more longs than shorts and the price is like this ranging, people may start to close the longs because they are paying to the shorts. And you know that, of course, because you're in Annie's community. If you are not on Trade Travel Chill, you should be, and I will talk about that later. When you have more longs than shorts, longs are paying shorts, and if the price doesn't move, usually people start to take profits from the shorts. And if that taking profit and closing the longs, it's with a significant size, we might watch a long squeeze. So just be aware of this. I'm not saying Bitcoin is going up or down. I just told you that I decided to close both shorts and longs. I want to understand what the market will do, and for now I'm just observing the market, checking the market, and to see if we get a move that I feel confident to enter again, at least on Bitcoin. Right now I can tell you I'm swinging on XRP, and I'm swinging on also on HBAR, on Ethereum. That's the only two positions I have right now. I did a scalp on Solana yesterday because of the ETF news, and that's it. Sometimes it's better just to watch the market before we decide what we are going to do. If you look here at the heat map, and I don't like to go much more in details because I know Annie is only keeping her community updated. Sorry. We can see that we are at the point where the closest liquidity is below. So if we add this to another data that I'm going to show you, is that the first weeks of the month this year have been always negative, or typically being negative. There might be a correction underway. We don't know. Okay, I'm just showing the data so that you can take your decision. And like Annie said, I think it was on a tweet, it's not wrong to say that you don't know what Bitcoin will do. Okay, and that's what I'm telling you right now. I decided to close my positions, at least on Bitcoin, and because I need to check what it's going to do. If I look at the data, a correction is overdue, in my opinion. If I look at this, and let me just pull like this, the first week of every month during 2024, we had a correction or a slight correction, etc. So yeah, for me, I'm looking to see what's going to happen. And in either way, I don't know if we are going to get a small dip or a flush. I think Annie talked about a leverage flush, but I'm prepared for both scenarios. I have my altcoins that I want to buy. I have my limit orders set up so I can take advantage of the flush, because this flush now, it's the opportunity that we want to increase our altcoin positions. For those that didn't start accumulating on 2022, of course. So let me just check, everything is okay. Also, we had some corrections post-halving in the past cycles that happened in January. Okay, just for you to be aware of that. Usually, and I think I have that to show you here. Give me just a moment. Yeah, I think I lost that one. Either way, just for you to be aware that you post-halving cycles, the correction comes in January. Okay, but there's something that's different this way. This time, sorry. There is the Trump. I forget always the English word. So when Trump is officially president of the United States, we need to see if that will be a sell the news or not. Okay, either way, the Trump trade seems to be over. Okay, and that's positive for the market. When I say the Trump trade seems to be over, is that everyone that bought Bitcoin on the 6th of November, when Trump won the elections, most of them already took profits. And this will, of course, take some sell pressure from the market. And that's what we want, correct? So that we can move forward. So like I was saying, the Trump trade seems to be over. Short-term holders seems to have already taken profits. And we need just to have the data in consideration right now. Can the data be different this time because of Trump and everything is doing pro-crypto? Probably, okay? We are even hearing the rumors about Paul Hawkins being the next SEC chairman, and I'll talk about that in a second. So, regarding Bitcoin, I would like to know your opinion about this. The Bitcoins that are listed on the US right now, they're almost at the Satoshi levels, the Satoshi wallet levels, meaning that probably like in 1 month or two, they will have more Bitcoin than Satoshi. So what do you think about this? Is it positive? It's negative? If we start to take in consideration that ETFs are scooping all the Bitcoin, Michael Saylor is trying to scoop all the Bitcoin. Now we have more institutions following the Saylor model. What's your opinion about this? Do you think this is good for the industry? It's bad? I really would like to know in the comments what you feel about this. So moving forward, I just wanted also to talk. Sorry, I did a mistake here. I'm going to correct it now because my trading view was not working like 1 minute before the live. Let me just go here and show you this. Bitcoin dominance really dropped. That's why we saw the altcoins doing what we saw. XRP, CRV, I think Annie also had a trade on CRV, Curve Finance. CVX is now falling CRV. Even Ethereum is starting to have some momentum now, like I told you. But right now, this is a critical level for me. We need to see if Bitcoin is going to pump from here. Bitcoin dominance, okay? It's going to lose this level or it's going to pump from here, okay? I would like to have some sort of a pump so I could scoop more alts. But this is something that I'm paying attention right now, okay? Just for you to be aware, I'm looking at Bitcoin dominance right now to see what's going to work, what's going to happen from here, sorry. Because this is really important. And when I did this title for today, there is really a mistake that people are doing right now. And I'm seeing on X, okay? People are moving from altcoins that they have on their portfolio that are not pumping, following the green candles. And this is where you ruin your gains. Because there's a cycle that's happening right now. And it's very, very easy to see it on the charts. And I'm going to show you later. But from what I saw on X, and I'm not telling those that FOMO on XRP, if you had listened to me last week, you haven't FOMO in XRP because you entered right before the pump. But there are people that are selling some micro caps that have not pumped yet to follow. For example, Ethereum right now that is pumping, or XRP or XLM that it's pumped. And this is, I did a show on my channel a few weeks ago where I said, the hardest thing right now, it's to not do anything. And if for those that this is the first cycle, even for the second cycle, sometimes it's difficult. The hardest thing right now is to be patient and do not do anything. Let the market goes. If you choose the right altcoins, they will pump on due time. And believe me when I'm saying this, because I've been here for a few cycles. Just be aware of this. Don't chase the green candles or the current narrative, because the market right now, not even as a narrative. You cannot say if it's AI, if it's utility, if it's memes. You don't know. Okay? In the past months, you could see it was memes, it was AI, and I don't know, then some other narratives that were there. But now you cannot say that, because you have AI tokens pumping, you have utility tokens pumping, you have the Dino coins pumping, even LTC is trying to pump, even DOT is trying to pump. So be careful right now, because this is a really hard phase for those that are not seeing their portfolio pumping, and there are a few of them. And I will show you how you can why you have to be patient and do not follow the green candles, because if you FOMO on the green days, you don't have money to FOMO on the red days. And like I told you right now, I'm ready to FOMO on the next red day, because there will always be a red day. 100% it's going to happen. And I like to FOMO on red days. You know, when it's hard to press the buy button because it can go lower, usually that's when I like to buy. And I'm sure more people can relate to this. Sorry. Also, I would like to talk about DXY. And yeah, my trading view is having problems today. Usually December is the worst month for the dollar, for the DXY, the worst one. Justin is saying Metaverse is coming. Yeah, I'll talk about that also. And I'll give you my opinion about Metaverse. I like Metaverse, but I think the time is not coming yet. It's not yet. And I'll tell you why, Justin. But like I was saying, usually this is the worst month for the XY. And the only thing that could stop a decline on the XY, it's the next FOMC. And this is a very important week related to jobs data. We had the jobs yesterday, good for the market. We are going to have more data tomorrow. So just be aware of this, okay? Because right now, we are good. Right now, the market is pricing a 25 bips cut on the next FOMC. That will be like in 15 days, 14 days, something like this. And yeah, 74% of a cut. But there's a lot of data coming this week. So be aware of this and pay attention to the DXY. Because if the jobs this week, I think it's tomorrow and Friday, doesn't come as the market wants, Powell might have to pause the next rate cut. I'm not telling you it's going to do it. I'm just telling you, pay attention to this, because it's the only thing that can stop the DXY from going down. The only thing right now is that the Fed needs to stop the rates and needs to pause the rates. Stop the rate cuts and needs to pause the rates. Okay? I'll be here next week to tell you how we are going. But for now, this is something that I'm paying really, really attention. And that's why I'm not forming on altcoins right now. Okay? The data tells me a flash must come. Okay? And so for now, I'm waiting for that flash. I'm sending money to the exchanges so that when the time comes, I'm ready to buy. And I think that you should start to think doing something like that. Just my opinion, of course. Let's talk about Ethereum. Is there anyone here that is an Ethereum maxi? I don't want to get any... How can I say this? I'm not the best. I'm not the most fan, the bigger fan of Ethereum, but I'm the bigger fan of making money. So when I see this on Ethereum, leave me just a moment. It should load, but like I said, TradingView today is not working. So give me just a moment so I can solve this. Is anyone else having troubles with TradingView? There it is. You see this happening right here? This here, it's a golden cross happening on Ethereum. And every time it happens, Ethereum usually has a explosive move, like XRP in the last 2 weeks. I have to say this one. So yeah, that's why I'm saying if we get a I'm not going to enter Ethereum right now. For me, it doesn't make any sense. I don't chase, like I said, green candles. But what I'm telling you right now, based on the data, if this golden cross confirms and it's like this of being confirmed, I think Ethereum will finally pull an XRP 2024. And we can see an explosive move from Ethereum. Based on the data. Okay, for technical analysis, Annie is here and she can let you know. And I know inside TTC they already know. So if you are not subscribed,